Well, good morning all. It's another beautiful morning right here in Perth. Sky is blue, grass is, well, it's kind of brown actually. I'm going to show you where we're at on the quad, but unfortunately we've run into a slight problem with the starter motor. But we'll get into that in a second. In the meantime, we'll do a couple of other things today. More projects, there's always stuff to do. So one of them is the trailer. I've got new lights on the way, but I'm going to go and look at a compressor tonight. So to be able to get the compressor, if it's good enough, I'll need the trailer. And as you can see, the trailer wiring needs a little attention. I've actually got more lights, hopefully they're going to be here next week, and they're actually pretty much exactly the same as these. So it should be easy enough to wire, but I need to fix that up. Yes, we've got the trailer into the shed, we've got the soldering iron out, plugged in, ready to go. So the first thing we need to do to be able to make new connections is to get rid of the old connections. So we cut off the old ones, the connector's gone, use my nice new wire strippers to get all the old sheathing off of the wires, burying the wires, and then actually winding them all together so they don't fray and come apart. Did that on the lights separately, and then on the actual trailer wiring itself separately, getting all that ready for connection. But we need to test them first. One is yellow.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool. Next.
Two.
So I wanted to get Jasmine involved. She's down here showing some interest, and it's important that we pass on to our kids our knowledge. Whether they're girls or boys, makes no difference. So Jasmine wanted to find out how it all worked. So Phillips screwdriver in hand, we've got to take the trailer plug apart so we can actually check the connections from the wiring to the actual plug itself, because we do have some problems down the line somewhere. So you may notice there's a bit of cardboard sitting there on the trailer next to the multimeter. That there is all the wiring. What colours correspond to what? Green. And green is our right-hand signal. So that's not working for some reason. So we need to strip the wiring back to find out where the actual problem is. We've got something that's not connected. So first of all, we need to take off the old electrical tape that's holding everything together, exposing the connections. Now, as you can see, these have been connected before. I've done that quite some time ago. Don't ask me when, I can't remember. Now there's a blue wire there, but that's not required for this particular trailer. But I already know, as I've just stated, that the ground is not connected. Now with any electrical wiring, whether it be auto or even a house, if you don't have the ground connected, you're not going to have anything connected. So knowing the ground is not connected, we need to connect it up right from the plug right through to the back.
I need to connect to it. I think that's the ground.
green. Onto the back of the trailer, removing all of the electrical tape to expose the wiring so we can work out what's going on here. Oh, well, the green is not the green. Oh, the green is the green on the trailer. That's right. Oh, I wired that wrong. I have wired it wrong. What's going on back here? Now, talking to yourself through these things is always a good thing. You say things out aloud and then they make sense. Most of the time, not all the time. Anyway, now is a great time to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell and help me out. I really would appreciate you watching and sharing these videos. Leave a comment. Now let's get the new ground wire run from the front through to the back. Now that the wire is right through to the back, we'll cut a clean connection, wire strip it, get it ready so that we can join it to the existing wiring that splits to the left and the right hand side of the trailer. These two wires here, the yellow and the green, are the ground wires for either side of the trailer lights. So joining all three together means that everything is now grounded. On with the crimp connector after bearing the three wires together, crimping it with an electrical crimper, and then test out that it is all joined together. Through to the front, get rid of the old wiring which is no longer working. Go through to the front, widening all the trailer lugs to put the wiring in place, getting ready to put it through to the main wiring which is on the front. Need to create a bit more room because, as you can see, the black wire there, which is the ground wire through to the actual plug, is not that long. So after moving it back a bit, getting the wire bared, stripping it off, and then stripping the new wire. This just didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Don't ask me why I was trying to put a crimp connection on here when you can clearly see all the others are already soldered. But it didn't even work anyway. So we'll just get rid of that and do what I should have done in the first place and just soldered it. So let's do that. Start again. Cut it off. Bare it. Let's get some heat shrink ready because we need to slide that over. Put it on. Solder both ends separately first. Join together. Slide the heat shrink over, covering both ends, and then using a lighter just to shrink it down. Doing the same things. Getting all the wires bared, getting them all clean and connected up. Getting them all clean. Getting solder on each end. Putting on the heat shrink ready before you connect them, because I've made that mistake many times in the past. The first one is the earth wire. So the black bit that you see at the top is the earth wire from the front, which is actually the white on this end. Going through, doing them all individually, getting each end soldered and then putting the heat shrink through. Now back to the front, sliding the plug assembly back together, putting in the fine screw and then putting in the clamp. Let's get the trailer out of the shed. Let's go test it out. In and let's try it out. So as soon as you hop in, put your foot on the brake. Off the brake. The left side's working, the new one we worked on, but not the right, so we'll have to look at that. Put the key in. Turn it to on. Put the left indicator on. All three of the lights are. Half of them are working. Put the right indicator on. Oh, that's working. Yep, turn it off. Press the brake light again. Right, now put the lights on. Take the brake off. Yeah, put the lights on. Yep, turn that off. Put your foot on the brake and go in reverse. We have reverse lights. So, it's just the right hand side brake light that doesn't work. Yep, turn the indicator off. Yes. Put the brake light again. Brake. Yeah, it's just the right side that's not working. You can take it out of reverse too. So, oh, well, it's going to be an easy fix.
And an easy fix it is. I just needed another bit of wire to make the length work. With two connectors, joined it together. Please like, please subscribe, share these videos, leave a comment. We'll see you again soon on the quad as we get it going. Well, that's the plan anyway.
Done.